Hello and welcome to the world of NXT Colour. I'm Kelly and I'm the NXT Colour Technician for Aston and Fincher. During this video, I'll be talking you through the metallic range and the ideal toning with NXT. We also have a selection of other videos available for hints and tips on how to use all the products within the NXT range. There are many different terms used for toning and glazing. The difference to me is that toning is done after bleaching and highlighting to refine and add dimension, maybe neutralise unwanted warm tones or add a multi-tonal reflect. Glazing is performed on natural or coloured hair to add warmth, refresh a colour or just add a lovely shine. So choose your product carefully. Both permanent and semi-colours can be used for toning, and this is within all of the NXT range. Choose a semi when your colour is already at the required level and just a tonal deposit is required or a shine. And also choose a semi when a stronger neutralising deposit is required or with more durability. Choose a permanent when you want maximum penetration onto the hair into the cortex. And choose a reflective permanent such as NXT Metallics when a shadowed shiny result is required. Always remember the rules of neutralising. Pale violet neutralises yellow. Blue-violet neutralises strong yellow gold. Blue neutralises orange. Green neutralises red. Sometimes the biggest mistake is when the hair hasn't been lifted to the correct level in the first place. If you are looking for soft blonde, then you lift to a level 9 pale yellow undercoat. If you are looking for a whiter blonde, then lift to a level 10 very pale yellow undercoat. Do the hard work with the bleach. If too much undercoat is still left after the bleaching process, then the toner will not deposit correctly or the durability of the toner will be reduced. If a visible tone, an extra ash result is required, then double toning can sometimes be necessary. During a double tone process, we would tone twice. Use the first toning process to neutralise out the unwanted undercoat, and then use the second toning application to add an extra ash tone that is required. This tone will not neutralise out as there is no tones exposed to do this. Both these processes require a visual development time and they should be mixed in accordance with the manufacturer's instructions. So what are the perfect toners? Permanent range? Any colour can be used to tone, but the ideal toners are the 0.02s, which are the pale violet tones, the 0.13s, which is the beige tones, the 0.1s, blue tones, and the 0.8, the green tones. When we are using the permanents, always use the 10 vol or the 3% when we're toning and use it with a 1:1 mixing ratio. A visual development time, but also just check every 2 to 5 minutes. It can be left on up to the full development time of 40 minutes. Within the metallic range, there are 10 shades available. Pink, 7.72, 972, 10.72, which are the chocolate violets, 10.102, blue ash natural violet, 6.12, 812, 1012, 1112, which is a blue ash violet, and 10.11, which is blue ash, blue ash. So how do we use the metallics? We should always apply them to pre-lightened hair, where the hair colour has been levelled to a clean base 9, pale yellow, or a 10, a very pale yellow. Do not over-lighten, but achieve the correct undercoat in the first place. It is recommended to pre-mix the colour at least 10 to 20 minutes prior to your application, and mix the colour and the NXT developer in equal parts 1:1. Apply to clean, dry hair and leave for 40 minutes to develop. Check this regular, and if you need to remove earlier, you can. So how can I improve the durability of the colour result? Consider when using the metallics, the hair porosity, the home care and the aftercare. Repeat applications will build up the colour result and give clear advice to manage the client's expectations. The metallic results are not vibrant. The tonal response is metallic or shadowed. This will not provide a vibrant result. All of the semis can be used for toning. They have a lower pH and are kinder to the hair. The ideal toners within the semi range are 9.01, which is a pale blue reflect, 9.02, pale violet, 9.03, pale gold, 813 and 913, which is a beige blonde. The 0.13 range is ideal on all levels to control the warmth when a little warmth is still required. All of the NXT semi-range is intermixable, so don't be afraid to experiment and add small quantities of the stronger tones into the previous colours to add different tones and reflex. With the semis, use a 1:2 mixing ratio. However, you can use a 1 to 1.5 mixing ratio when stronger tones are required. The development time with all the semis is 20 minutes, but use a visual development time when toning, so check every 2 to 5 minutes. When you're colouring and toning porous hair, it is vital that this is checked regular. Remember that preparation is key. Pre-lightened hair can have many different porosity levels, so be aware of this when using toners and also with your application. I always find it easier with application with toners to apply the colour through the hair dependent on the hair condition. Usually the hair at the back has a better porosity level than the hair through the front and on the hairline. With this in mind, start your application through the back and work forward. Better hair condition will take longer to grab a toner than porous hair. When the colour is at the desired tone through the front, then the colour is done. Thank you, and I hope this has been helpful and informative. Please check out our other videos available to help you with your NXT journey.